All right, welcome back. So we previously worked on quite a lot of the arguments required for our VPC, and I said we'd come back and start working on the subnets, right? Subnet tags. And the reason for that is because the tags are quite important in terms of how we create them. So what I'm going to do is in the tags we need obviously the type. And so what I usually do is I say VPC underscore name, and then public subnets. Okay. But above and beyond that, we then need to pass in some special, if you want to call it, key and value, right? So we need to say kubernetes.io/role/elb, right? And I'll explain what that is right now, and we just need to say one. Okay, and then we need to do something similar. We will say kubernetes.io slash cluster, and then we need to pass in that VPC underscore name, right? And then we'll set shared, right? Okay. So these are essentially the tags that are important for EKS to deploy certain EKS related resources into these subnets, right? Whether that be network interfaces or whether that will be a load balancer. Whenever we get to a point where we are working with the AWS load balancer controller, or ingress controllers, that will come in a lot later, but these are essential for that to happen, right? So, and then what we'll do is we'll say private subnet tags. Okay, and these will also be kind of very similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab these and just put them here as well. And obviously say private subnets. Then what I'll do here is I'll say internal ELB, and then everything else is kind of like going to stay the same. Then for the database tags, not ACL, sub, okay, no completion, subnet tags. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have type, and then I'm going to do dot VPC name, and then I'm going to do dash database. My typing is terrible. Okay, cool. Then in terms of VPC tags, I'm just gonna do this. Right, I'm gonna say name, I'm gonna say equals, and then I'll just pass in the VPC name really. Then in tags, I'm not gonna have any other special tags here, so I'll just say tags, and I'll just pass it that over there. Right, so the VPC is essentially done this way. And so in the next video, I am going to work on the EKS cluster, and then from there we'll then do the Terraform commands, your init, your plan, as well as apply. Right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.